right now we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather on April 15th of 2023, which is today. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Right, as of this past week, we have seen spring temps, mid 70s, even portions of the Midwest have reached low 80s. But down in Florida, they have experiencing some major flooding. I will have a separate video on that flooding shortly. But right now, let's go and talk about what's going to happen in the Midwest. So right now, we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather. So let's go ahead and talk about this enhanced. Alright, so here is this enhanced risk of severe weather. This is going to cover Shreveport, Little Rock, Columbia, Bossier City, and North Little Rock. And if you don't recall, North Little Rock was actually hit by a tornado just a couple weeks ago. So what could we experience seeing? So we do have a 5% probability of tornadoes, which is nothing because I don't see no enhanced risk of that. The wind risk is a little high. This could be wind driven with a 30% wind probability in the hail. And the hail is going to be a 6 severe, a hash risk of hail. So we could see some golf ball size hail, up to softball size hail. So be prepared Saturday, as we are going to go through this storm system, and as they move off, and as the storms move toward the north and east, they are going to weaken. So as right now, we do have this slight risk of severe weather that surrounds it for portions of western Tennessee up into western Illinois, down into central Missouri, portions of eastern Missouri, all the way down to cover most of central Louisiana, even clips a small portion of eastern Texas. But as the Storm Prediction Center is saying, very large hail and damaging winds and a couple tornadoes could be possible from Missouri into the mid-Mississippi Valley, southward to the lower Mississippi and Saban valleys. So we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather. Let's go ahead and talk. So let's go ahead and see what cities. Let's go ahead and see the interstates here. So if you are planning on traveling on Interstate 55 between Missouri to Mississippi, be weather aware. I think this is I-20 right here. I'm not certain. I'm not very good. I'm good with the states around me. So like Nashville. So from Nashville down to North Carolina, Interstate 40. You can take from Kentucky to Indianapolis on Interstate 69. Take Interstate 69 down to Texas. But I'm not going to get into the driver version. So let's go ahead and check and see what the models are saying, and we'll go from there. So this is at 4 p.m. The 15th, and as we get into the late midnight into the late evening hours, you can see these line of storms are starting to produce. This is I'm looking on the NAM 32 km right now. So these storms are producing, and as they go to the east, because it looks like these are going to be traveling north and southeast. They should drizzle out by the time they reach Kentucky, the Kentucky line. And then here's this low pressure system that's bringing in this cold front from to the north and east, and then we're going to see this warm front. Then we're going to see some warm moisture back from the Gulf of Mexico come back up into the Mississippi valleys, Ohio valleys, and stuff like that. And then that's when this high pressure comes down here into southern Alabama. So if we can go ahead and check the HRRR, I think this only goes out to 3 p.m. So I'm gonna start at 12 o'clock. This is midnight hours. As you see, here's a slow center right here. That's over Oklahoma toward Kansas right now. We see some storms moving in, but nothing too severe. As we go to the early morning hours, pretty much nothing severe. If we zoom in, we can see a couple of severe thunderstorms, but not really that much. And as those move to the east, they will reach portions of western Kentucky. So Fulton, Ballard, Carlisle counties by 3 p.m. So, and basically, we're going to see a lot of wind, rain, thunderstorms, but we should see nothing more severe than that. So let's go ahead and check the 3 km actually. See what the 3 km is saying at 3 p.m. Tomorrow, April 15th. Right now, if you see at 3 p.m. we see the sign of storms right here, and these are, and like I said, these are going to drizzle out. So right now at 7 p.m. We could potentially see this squall line move east. As the squall line moves to the east, everything will start to drizzle out, and then that will bring some cold front in. And look, if we look into central Illinois into central Indiana, y'all could potentially see some snow potentially April 17th, from April 16th into the 17th, into the morning hours, and but surely it will melt. It wouldn't stick because roads will be warm, especially with this warm moisture fixing to rise again after this storm system. They're going to more moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, like it's been doing, is going to rise into across the country, and like it's been doing, been producing severe storms. So I'm going to be paying attention. I'll pay attention to that very closely. Let's go and check the GFS model. Well, can't right now. Alright, let's check the let's check another model. Let's check the ECMWF model. See what that's saying. Oh, alright. So this one is basically nothing. Basically, that's just your precipitate. But if we go to the if we go to the EPS model, I think this is for the climate. Basically, this is what it is right here. This is basically your high and low pressure fronts, right? So right now here is this cold front, April 15th, 1 p.m. Covering Colorado, Wyoming, up into the Montana regions, down south toward Texas. And as we go into the late morning hours, about 1 p.m. about 24 hours from where I just had it, we see this cold front moving into western Kentucky. As this cold front moves out, we have this warm, like I said, we will have this warm moisture air coming from the Gulf of Mexico, and that could cause some severe storms, because if we look right behind it, we have another cold front system moving in. So I would definitely be paying attention to that one. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, so that way you don't miss a video or a live stream. So I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully I could explain it the best that I could. I had to film on my computer because, of course, this thing died on me as soon as I was getting ready to film. So anyways, stay tuned to that. But as for right now, that's all I have for you guys. Just stay where they're.